The waves crash rhythmically outside the beach house, but inside, chaos is mounting with every breath. Luna Nozawa, visibly distressed, paces in tight circles across the living room floor, her fingers trembling as she clutches a small but deadly pistol. Her eyes, wide with fury, desperation, and confusion, dart toward the door just as it creaks open. Enter Sheila Sharp, a figure cloaked in danger and unpredictability. Sheila, Kimberlyn Brown, steps inside like a ghost from Luna's nightmares. But today, she isn't here to haunt, at least not intentionally. Instead, Sheila's voice is calm, measured, and eerily maternal as she says, "Luna, sweetheart, put the gun down. We can talk about this." But Luna isn't ready to listen. Her emotions are a tidal wave. Betrayal from Poppy, confusion over her place in Finn's life, and a growing obsession with eliminating what she sees as the root of all her pain, Steffi Forrester. "You said you cared about me," Luna snaps, her voice cracking under the weight of everything she's endured. "If you really do, you'll help me stop her. Help me end this once and for all." Sheila's jaw tightens, her mind races. This is exactly the kind of situation she's fought so hard to avoid, becoming the villain all over again. But here is Luna, her granddaughter by blood, spiraling out of control and asking her to pick up the very weapon that has haunted Sheila's past. "I know you're hurting," Sheila replies, carefully closing the distance between them. "But killing Steffi isn't the answer. You'll destroy yourself." Luna doesn't budge. "She destroyed me first, and if you won't help me, maybe I'll do it myself." For a moment, silence thickens the air. Sheila makes a daring move. "Then give me the gun," she says softly, stretching her hand forward. "Let me do it." It's a bluff, a calculated risk, but Luna's trust in her grandmother is tenuous at best. The tension snaps like a live wire. Luna's eyes narrow, suspicion creeping in. "You don't mean that. You're lying to me," she whispers, backing away. "You're just like the rest of them. You want to protect Steffi. You think I'm crazy." "I think you're scared," Sheila corrects. "And I think you're still good inside." The struggle escalates. Luna raises the weapon, panic etched across her face. Sheila lunges forward, not to attack but to protect. But Luna's finger is already on the trigger. A scream rips through the beach house as the gun goes off. A single shot. Time stops. One of them falls. The echo of the gunshot hangs in the air like a thunderclap refusing to fade. Luna gasps, her face frozen in shock, the weapon slipping from her fingers and clattering to the floor. The beach house, once eerily still, now feels like the epicenter of an earthquake. Furniture is askew, tension crackles through the silence, and then the silence is broken by a soft, pained moan. It's Sheila. Clutching her side, Sheila collapses to her knees, her expression a mixture of pain, disbelief, and, shockingly, concern for Luna. Blood begins to seep through her blouse, dark and sticky, pooling between her fingers. She looks up at her granddaughter with eyes that are wide but not angry. Luna doesn't move. She's frozen in place, as if the floor itself has betrayed her and locked her in. "I didn't mean to," Luna stammers, backing into the wall. "I didn't think." Sheila, wincing, manages to whisper, "It's okay. You didn't know. You're just lost." Luna drops to her knees, tears flooding her eyes. "I was just trying to make it stop. All of it. The lies, the judgment. Steffi, Poppy, even Finn. I thought if she was gone, everything would be okay. But the truth is far more painful than the wound Sheila now bears. Luna didn't fire in cold blood. It was panic. It was instinct. It was a heart that didn't know how to handle the weight of rejection, abandonment, and loss. She reaches out to her grandmother, hands trembling. "We need to call someone. I need to get help." But Sheila grabs Luna's wrist with surprising strength. No hospitals, not yet, no police, not until..." "Until what?" Sheila doesn't answer. Her breath is ragged, her skin pale. Luna finally grabs her phone and calls for help. First responders, not her family. She doesn't want Finn to find out, not yet, not like this. But fate has other plans. Meanwhile, at the hospital, John Finn Finnegan isn't expecting the storm that's coming. Inside his office at University Hospital, Finn sits across from Lee, his mother, trying to understand her increasingly rigid and disturbing opinions on Luna. She's been defensive all day ever since Poppy's name came up. And now her tone has turned bitter, cold. "Luna is unstable," Lee declares, folding her arms tightly. "You've seen it, haven't you? Her obsession with Steffi, the emotional swings. She's a ticking time bomb." "She's hurting," Finn argues. "She's young, she's confused, And yes, she's been through a lot, thanks to what Poppy kept from her. Lee doesn't back down. What I'm saying is, if Luna weren't around, things would be safer, more peaceful, for all of us. Finn blinks. Are you actually saying? I'm not saying I want her gone. I'm saying maybe it would be for the best. Finn's jaw tightens. That's not the mother I know talking. That's something else. Something darker. Lee sighs, shaking her head. You're too soft, Finn. You always have been. As the conversation heats up, Finn's phone buzzes. It's a voicemail. From Sheila. He doesn't want to listen. Sheila's messages are rarely productive. But something in his gut tells him this one is different. He puts it on speaker. Sheila's voice crackles through. Finn, it's me. I'm at the beach house with Luna. She has a gun. She's not okay. I'm trying to talk her down, but I don't know how long I can keep her calm. I know you don't trust me, but I'm begging you. Come before it's too late. Finn's blood runs cold. He rises from his seat in an instant. I have to go. Lee stands up. Where? What happened? But he's already bolting out the door, dread wrapping around him like a vice. Something terrible has happened, he knows it. And the pieces are falling into place far too fast. The drive to the beach house feels eternal. Finn's hands are tight on the steering wheel, knuckles white, as his mind reels from Sheila's message. A gun, Luna. Steffi potentially in danger. It's every father's, every doctor's, every son's nightmare, colliding into one unstoppable force of dread. As he speeds along the coastal highway, the sound of the ocean blurs behind the pounding of his heartbeat. The last time he saw Sheila, she was manipulative, but not violent. Not recently, but now she's involved in something that could shatter everything again. And Luna, he never imagined her capable of this level of breakdown. Could he have prevented it? Could he have seen it coming? His thoughts are interrupted by the sudden flash of red and blue ahead. Police cars, ambulance lights, a fire truck. The beach house is surrounded. Finn slams on the brakes and jumps out, ignoring the officers trying to stop him. I'm a doctor. My family's inside. No one argues. The look on his face is enough. Inside the beach house, medics are bent over a pale, trembling Sheila on the living room floor. Her blouse is soaked in blood, pressure bandages already applied, IV lines dangling from her arm. She's conscious, barely. Finn rushes to her side, and for a brief, surreal moment, everything in the room fades. The medics, the cops, the chaos, just him and Sheila. The woman who gave birth to him. The woman who nearly ruined his life. And yet here she is, wounded, defending his niece. Sheila, Finn breathes, kneeling. Stay with me. You're going to be okay. Her eyes flutter open. You came? I tried to stop her. Where's Luna? His question is answered immediately as he turns and sees Luna, sitting in a corner, knees pulled to her chest, eyes red and distant, hands shaking. She didn't mean it, Sheila whispers. She was scared. Finn looks from Sheila to Luna, heart splitting in two. His instinct is to run to Luna, but duty calls first. He checks Sheila's pulse, examines the bandages, and instructs the EMTs. Gunshot wound to the left flank. She's stable but needs surgery. Get her to the hospital now. I'll meet you there. As they wheel Sheila out, Luna finally speaks. I thought she was trying to trick me. I thought she'd help, but she lied, just like everyone else. Finn moves slowly toward her. Luna, talk to me. What happened? Tears spill down her face as she shakes her head. I didn't want to hurt her. I just wanted someone to be on my side, someone to stop Steffi. Finn sits beside her, not as a doctor, not as her uncle, as a human being, as someone who's seen too much pain rooted in silence. Sheila's going to survive, but this can't happen again. I know, Luna whispers. I know. She doesn't resist as officers approach to take her statement. She doesn't scream. She doesn't run. She just closes her eyes, finally surrendering to everything she tried to control. At the hospital, later that night, Lee is waiting when the ambulance arrives. She sees Sheila wheeled in, and for a split second, she almost turns away. But her son is right behind the stretcher, giving orders, focused and strong. Lai watches him, conflicted. Watching her son save the life of the very woman she's always considered a threat. Watching him show compassion to Luna, despite everything. Watching him be the man she raised, but in ways she never expected. Sheila is rushed into surgery, and Lee wonders, for perhaps the first time, if her hatred has done more harm than good. Night has fallen over Los Angeles, but the storm is far from over. Inside University Hospital, Finn watches through the OR window as Sheila is wheeled into surgery. Every instinct in him as a doctor is on alert. but emotionally, he's torn. Sheila may be a criminal, but tonight she was a protector of Luna, of Steffi, and maybe even of him. The door opens behind him. Lee enters quietly. "She'll live," Finn says without turning. Lee nods, but her face is unreadable. "And Luna?" "She's in police custody, not under arrest yet." But she's shaken, disoriented. Lee exhales sharply. "I warned you." Finn finally turns, his tone cold. "You didn't warn me, you condemned her. That's not the same." A tense silence lingers. "She was reaching out," Finn continues, "begging to be seen, to be understood. And we were all too busy judging her, pushing her away. That's how things like this happen." Lee looks away ashamed, but too proud to admit it. Back at the police station, Luna sits in a small interview room, a blanket around her shoulders, her hands still trembling. She's no longer crying, but the tears are behind her eyes, ready to fall at any second. A detective enters, soft-spoken but firm. "Luna, we have your statement. You're not being charged yet, but you need to understand the gravity of what happened." "I didn't mean to hurt her," Luna whispers. "I didn't even know I'd pulled the trigger." He nods. "Intent matters, but so does accountability. I just wanted someone to help me. I thought she was like me." The detective sighs. "You're lucky, not everyone survives a gunshot. Next time, someone might not." Those words hit harder than any bullet ever could. Meanwhile, at the Cliff House, Steffi Forrester stands on her balcony, staring out into the night, unaware of just how close she came to being a target. She's heard whispers, concerned calls from Ridge, updates from the hospital, but she doesn't yet know the full story. And when she does, her fury will know no bounds. Steffi's phone buzzes. It's a message from Finn. "It's over. Sheila was shot. Luna is okay, but it's not safe to come to the hospital tonight. I'll explain soon." She grips the phone, her heart caught between relief and rage. Sheila shot, Luna behind it, her home, her family, once again under siege. She closes her eyes, whispering to herself, "When will this ever end?" Elsewhere, another shadow waits. As the city sleeps, another figure loads a gun in silence. Their identity hidden, their motives unknown, but the intent is clear. 2 more gunshots, 2 more victims, before the week is done, and no one in Los Angeles is safe. Final reflections. This Monday marks a turning point for the bold and the beautiful. A gun has been fired, but the ripple effects are only beginning. As Luna faces the consequences of her collapse, Sheila fights for her life, and Finn questions the foundation of everything he thought he knew. The week ahead promises even more devastating fallout. Will Steffi seek revenge? Will Lee finally admit her share of blame? And who will be next in the line of fire? Hello and goodbye for now. Thank you for joining us for this in-depth preview of The Bold and the Beautiful, Monday, July 7th. With emotions spiraling and secrets unraveling, this week's episodes are not to be missed. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, and share your theories with us. Who do you think will be the next victim? What will Sheila's survival mean for Luna's fate? Until next time, stay bold, stay beautiful, and stay safe. Hello and goodbye.